We have to be very flexible in terms of timing. We have to get to work in odd hours. Sometimes it can be 2 a.m., sometimes it's like late in the night. A lot of sacrifices. This job needs to be physically and mentally conditioned and prepared for it. I'm a cleaner, I'm a construction worker, I'm a welder, I'm an inspector, but all these tasks I perform is not on land, but it's underwater. I'm Terence Lee, I'm 36 this year. I'm a commercial diver for 8 years. Some of the job we do is we even went out to sewage water to hook up some equipment. We were tasked to salvage a sunken lorry in the sea. We were also tasked to recover some boats. I also do underwater cleaning for vessel, underwater polishing for vessel's propeller. It might seem easy, like the most perception is like how you clean a dish or how you wash your car. But to actually conduct the operation underwater, it is more complicated. Every time we are in the sea, we fight with many uncertain elements. Elements such as underwater currents, strong wind, or even heavy rains, marine creatures that might attack us. And we are working in the condition of very minimum visibility at times. Our line of work is invisible to the public. They don't see our existence, and most people don't really understand what we actually do. Everyday objects like cars, even the food we eat, all these are imported by vessels. So our main task is to maintain the vessel. We also maintain the navigational buoys so that the vessel are safe to maneuver into Singapore ports. We're just looking to go to work safely and to return to our family. We have a new member who just joined us. His name is Kelvin Lai. He just graduated from our local training school. We have an upcoming job. We would like to see whether he's up for this job or not.
I found that I like diving when I take open water and advanced open water course. I feel like inside the water. I can see many things, like the coral, like the fish.
Recreational and commercial diving is totally two sets of mindset altogether. For recreational diving, there's not much pressure as the main objective is only just to see fishes or capture some underwater photography. But as for commercial diving, it is much more dangerous. There's much more potential hazards. With a trainee in our team, definitely a stress level will be increased because we have to keep an extra lookout on him.
Today we're going to do a rescue drill. Should be very easy.
Definitely, he has to have the self-confidence. He has to have the right attitude, and he needs to constantly remind himself of all the basics before he can complete the dive by himself. There's no room for error and there's no room for complacency.
Okay, dive, you follow the chain and try to locate the single block. stop there?
Ask him to do an inspection assessment, report the assessment back to us. You don't have to do it.
Then, expose of the mark around all meter.
Yeah, what else?
Train is secure at the night. Level 1 is stopping the inspection.
Okay, is there anything else you want to report to us?
Nothing else to report.
Forgot to report on the thickness, shackle, and the link.
You never even look out for the shackle also.
Driver, this is stop sight.
I got a flight.
Okay, this is exercise. This is exercise. I'm going to do a no air drill. I'm going to switch off your main air, and after that, you carry on your no air drill. Shutting off main air now. Driver, are you okay? Please report your situation. Driver 1. What are you doing now? Driver 1.
The future's not ours to see. What will be, will be.
Driver 1. What are you doing now? What are you doing now? What are you experiencing now?
Waiting for a lot of air.
Show me your gauge.
Level content 200 bar.
Okay, driver, I read you. Your bill of content 200 bar. Loss of main air. Now you're on bail out. Driver, now you may leave bottom. I give him a situation exercise to tell him that such situation might arise. We observe that he still needs to attend a few more confidence training.
After I jump into the water, I feel like I cannot control my buoyancy. I go down, follow the change to the bottom. I stirred up the mud, I cannot see anything. After that, suddenly I feel like no air. I'm a little bit nervous.
Like earlier, I was telling driver 1, topside, driver 1, topside. I had around good 10 to 20 seconds. I did not have your reply.
If there's no response, we will treat it as unconscious diver. we need to follow up and rescue you. We understand the importance of communications in this situation.
I mean, you should always be communicating with me at all times.
We are busy trying something, you just speak out to the top side. You roger that, you just come back to you, just give me a while.
The other one more unsafe one you did was hand you put into the chain link. Okay? So any vessel movement or any bad weather or anything comes, the boy start to move, your finger will be gone.
I really have to pay more attention on this and then be careful. Anything I do know, I have to ask my supervisor immediately before start the job.
We will secure on the port side. Let me go in first, then after that you come along.
Okay, copy.
Today, operation will be changing the finger pier buoy right in front of us. We need to remove this and install the new buoy. When the crane is in operation, please wear your helmet and safety boots once you are in the platform outside. Okay, go outside. Anything? Supervisor. Your side. Okay, if not, we'll commence our operation.
Diver 1 will be Loges, standby diver will be Kevin. Okay? Standby diver rig up at all times. Ready to jump. If emergency, we need to cut off, if we get bad weather, bring up the diver immediately.
This operation, if ideal case, will probably take about 1 to 2 hours. This is part of a maintenance operation. Once about every 4 to 5 years, depending on the condition of the mooring chain. Once the mooring chains get too thin or deteriorate less than the accepted range, to prevent it from breaking, there's a need for replacement. Big vessel rely on all these buoys to navigate in the dark. So once it floated away, it will cause potential hazards to other sea vessels.
Is not exposed. When it's submerged inside the sinker, only the chain only exposed. So even the eye also cannot. It's not exposed.
Okay. So now we are going to use the winch. The second time you go down now, you secure the winch to the where you tie your downline. And after you come up to this bottom, we will use the winch to pull up until the sinker is exposed. How is the visibility below?
Visibility good lah, but below sink once a bit stir quite bad lah.
He spent more than expected time underwater. We decided to change a new set of diver because he has already limit his allowable bottom time.
I think very scared because the bad weather is coming up. We are rushing for time because it's getting very late. The duck will fall soon. I'm very, very afraid that they won't be able to complete the job in time.
If not in the time to complete the operation, we have to stand by this buoy till first light tomorrow before we continue our operation. Despite all the challenges, we are lucky that we were able to complete before the permit time end, and also the bad weather is coming. So overall was quite a successful operation. Hey Ismail.
Hey,
Alamak.
how are you?
Okay. I heard you.
Dah lah, the tangle lah, the net lah. The current come with the second net. Angkut lah, tangle lah.
And that's why you drift.
Adil lah.
Ismail is a fellow diver who got entangled with a fishing net while he was working underwater. He drifted due to the strong currents from Singapore. Subsequently, he was being picked up in Malaysia waters. So at that point we were drifting, what were you thinking?
I see my father, I see my mother, I see my sister, I see my son.
But when you surfaced, nobody saw you at that point.
The water choppy.
Water choppy. I see.
That's why I tell you, shark I don't scared. I don't scared the vessel move out and
Cannot
go
see
down.
you. So you drift basically from Tekong side to Malaysia, Pengarang side area.
Pengarang side lah. 22.2 kilometer lah.
22.2 kilometer. Wow, that's far. Certain things like we were thinking that it will be fine, it will be okay, it's a short job or it's a short dive. But no matter how simple it is, we need to expect the unexpected. And that's why there are certain procedures we have to adhere to for safety reasons.
Just have a look up here. Follow this with your eyes only.
Not worth it to take a slight chance because it don't worth the gamble.
Good.
Even though today I'm feeling perfectly okay, but actually there might be symptoms of what which I don't know or is happening inside my body. So that's why there's a need to come for a yearly checkup.
So come, let's go into the chamber. All right, we're going to do a hearing test, also known as an audiogram.
In this diving industry, most of the accidents or incident occurs when people do not adhere to whatever safety measures are in place due to overconfidence or due to trying out their luck or taking shortcuts. It will result in injuries ranging from cuts from fingers to more severe diving injuries like bubbles in the ears or even decompression sickness and or even drowning.
The future's not ours to see. What will be, will be.
What time are you working today?
Tonight, 10 o'clock, till late night.
Wow, jialat leh. Yesterday the current was so strong. Be careful to take good care of yourself, especially underwater. When you get up, all the precautions, you better take it by heart. He will be at sea for maybe a couple of days and then not reachable. No Wi-Fi, nothing. We actually totally lost track of him. So, of course, very phobia, Many a times that Just hope that there's no bad news, whatever, like weather or whatever. So there's one time he actually knocked out, fainted when he got up from water, and he was actually admitted to the hospital. It was quite scary. Of course, anything that's very negative that comes by, I try to redirect myself. Think of the happy moment. Everyone has their own right to choose their path of career. If they feel very happy inside them and they feel contented in what they wanted to do, I will have no regret letting my children to choose their own paths. Even that negative, but I think that we take it to fate.
Bye, children. Bye, Mom.
Bye.
Family support is also important. They have to understand and support your operation despite all the odd hours and late nights, or even sacrificing public holidays, Sundays. Divers are a unique breed of human beings. Despite knowing the danger and the hazard, some even have encounters near death before, but they still choose to be in this environment and this industry. Okay, this is one of my favorite spots. It is very calm, peaceful, and very quiet. My uncle introduced me to scuba diving. I was almost 28 years old. My first dive, once I entered into the water, the feeling was like, wow, and this is the thing that I want to carry on, and I think this is for me. Within 2 years, I quit all my other jobs. I gave up everything and focused fully into commercial diving. I love it and just connected with the sea. My daughter asked me a lot about my work. What does it look like beneath the sea? What are the marine creatures? One of her show and tell in class, she even presented that she wanted to be a discovery diver.
Good afternoon, teachers and friends. My name is Renelle and from class 2D. Today, the topic is what I want to be when I grow up. I want to be a discovery diver when I grow up. I like being a diver because I want to discover many other marine creatures which other people can't see. My favorite creature is starfish, jellyfish, and squid.
Of course, I'm happy to hear that, but I laugh because hopefully she will not be in this night because it is tough and it's not as simple as just I want to be a diver. It means I want to be a diver. You say you're swimming, right?
Yeah.
Okay, let's get some swimming stuff.
This color.
You like this color?
Yeah.
Since she's so young, she might not pick up diving in the future, but I think it's still a good basic skills, survival skills. If she still persists this interest, of course I will support her all the way. Are you happy to be dressed like this?
Yes.
Myself and the whole team really love being in this industry. If given a chance again, I think we will still choose this profession and this industry. We're just looking for, we can get out to the sea every day. I think that is sufficient for us.